All right, finally. Oh my goodness. Facebook was really fighting me tonight on letting me come live. So let me pull up on my phone so that I know if you guys are commenting. I know we hate to do this part. Here it is. You guys are commenting. Okay, there we go. All right, I can see y'all. So I posted up that we were going to have huddle night, asked if you guys had any topics, and I got crickets. What y'all doing out there? Hope you're working your business, and I hope it is all going well. I think all of us are, I would have to say, all of us are looking for new customers, right? Whether we are brand new or we are seasoned and we still have to keep feeding that funnel. It is something that every ambassador works at, is getting new customers. So what are some of the ways that you guys are doing it? Vendor events. I see some of you doing vendor events. Awesome way to get new customers. You're getting it out there, getting out in the public, letting people see that you're here, and that getting your information out there. So you get new customers, so many ways at a vendor event. And when I say, and I've had people ask me, what is a vendor event? That is anywhere that you go and set up a few products, and you talk to people in the public. It can be anything from what Marianne is doing from a rolling, selling perspective, where she's got her, products showing and books with her all the time, so that people see her, that she has products on hand, and she's just taking it where she goes, to a pop-up on a car, where you just pop up the back of your trunk, you've got some products in there, and you just go to the parking lot at the grocery store, or wherever you can get a parking lot that's going to have some people there, and you talk to people about it. That's an event. Or if you do a full-on paid event, where you are renting a table and you're setting up a display, and you are there for 1 to 3 days, sometimes some of them are a week, depending on if you pull off a really big event. That is what all of those are considered events, because you are taking product out to the public and you are showing what you have. You're going to have some kind of testers or samples for them to use. You're just out working your business. So all of that is covered in an event. Recently just had one of our new people start on, and she actually manages some laundromats, which is fantastic. And we went over the store versus events, so that she knows that she can set up events in her the laundromats, if she wants to, and put up a display for three or 4 days, and work the people in the laundromat, and let them know, everybody know that she's doing it. So if you have, I know one of our other team members has a grocery store, and I know at one point she was going to do kind of the same, set up a small area where she could put up put up products for a few days, and then because we can't have stores, so you can't keep it up full time, but you can put it up for, like I said, 1 to 4 or 5 days, and then there's just got to be a break. So you could take it down, put some books there, for Avon, talk to Kelly, and then they could talk to you. You could have product in your truck, or your car, your vehicle, or in the back room if you just have some with you. But that is definitely something, that events are huge. If you're not doing events, if you are more homebound like me, Google Business Profile. OMG, that's how I get my new customers. Not only do I always on every book that I put, hey Marianne, not only on every book do I put I love referrals, and then I will put on there like free gift with a referral that purchases. Just because I'm getting so many free things from Avon, that's not a big deal to give a free gift. That's another way to get referrals, is to put on there I love referrals. But back to the Google Business Profile, I will forever say that is the best way to get local customers. I get so many of them that way. It's just insane. So if you work that perspective, we do have a training video on that. If you'd let me know, I'd be happy to send it to you. It is in the new, I believe when we're doing the new rep training, it is in that training set of text training. So that is another way to get new customers. Hey Erica, glad you could join on. The other way is, passing out books, getting helpers. This time of year, helpers are so, oh my gosh, they can mean so much. And that just means that you have a customer or a friend that works in a totally different area, and they're willing and able to take books into their friends and coworkers, gather orders, and then bring it back to you. So they bring you the orders and the money. You place the order, then you give them all, bag them up, give them all the orders, and then they would actually come pick them up and then take them back to their work and have people get them that way. I have had helpers over the years, and I have one right now, but helpers are fantastic. Just make sure you reward them. It can be free product. It can be a discount on their order for helping you. However you want to work that, that's completely up to you. But just getting as many people to know what you do. I am not huge on paid promoting for like Facebook or anything like that. I have done that in the past, and I will have to tell you that I didn't get the results I wanted. Definitely not what I paid for. So I am more organic in putting out, if you have a business page, definitely make sure that you're asking people to share your page. You can put up even some kind of drawing or incentive that says, if we reach so many people on this page, I'm going to do a drawing for, a free, and you can just say, a free surprise gift. And that way you're not stuck into any specific thing that you're giving away. You don't always have to be specific. But I mean, you can do that, and to just get people to get people onto your business pages. I mean, if you have a business page and you're actively working it, it's not any good if people aren't on there to see it. Erica said she's been having good luck at vendor shows and had my largest sales in campaign 20 because it was right after a show. Yes, Erica has been doing some great things with vendor shows. Her setups have been very cute. And she's getting sales in person. She's getting orders right there at the table, and then she's getting orders after the event. That is absolutely perfect. And then she's always doing some kind of drawing, so that she's getting those names and emails and phone numbers to put into her personal, you put it into your address book, and then Avon will start sending things on your behalf to these customers. If you don't send something yourself, which I do every 2 weeks, I send something to all of the customers in my address book, and I just send them, the new campaign, these are the dates, and if you ever want to see what I send my customers, let me know. I will send you one, or you could see it every time. I do not mind putting you guys on my email list if you want to see what I'm sending out every campaign. I know Marianne is on there so that she can see and get, have an idea. I don't care if you guys copy it and just send it out to your customers. Whatever helps you get it done, I'm all for that. I mean, you would have to take out, change the name over. My videos are on there, so you want to leave my videos. But when it comes to the whole rest of it, it is general. So you absolutely could just copy and paste if you're looking for something and you need some help. Definitely a way to get there, because I often forget that people still use email. And it really does surprise me when I get a reply back from a team member or a customer on an email. It's just something that's not normal for me. So, that's why I text, I email, I post. I need to get a checklist, because I know I'm forgetting. Seems like every campaign I'm forgetting one place or something of posting. So, myself, I need to get more organized and work through that. So if you guys have any ideas, that you're doing, definitely post them. But that's what I can think of off the top of my head. My order's coming in tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. I did buy the fur coat, so wait and see. Let me know if you decided to buy the fur coat. So exciting. I have a couple of pieces of jewelry I can share with you that I ordered, and I have not shown in any of my videos. I will probably share it to my customers in this video to come, because this is in it is in the campaign with the Christmas tree on the front page. I don't know why I'm not thinking of which one it is, but I got I've got it backwards. I got the Aurora Lights necklace. So cute. It's got 4 pieces to it. Very dainty. It has the little notches on the chain itself. But then the snowflake has sparkle, and the tree really does do a good job of trying to catch that aurora light kind of thing. So it really comes down into charms when you're going to wear it. And it is so very cute, very dainty, but it is cute. I'm trying to see on here and make sure I'm showing it to you guys correctly. Because it's so cute. Let me see if that helps a little bit. So hopefully you can see that glitter. But yeah, it is a really nice piece. I got the necklace, and then I also got the bracelet. I did not get the earrings. I have a feeling they were going to be pretty dainty, and my hands don't work as good as they used to. But it does come with the little aurora trees. And I think this is going to be something that's going to be good all winter, because it's not a holiday. You don't have to celebrate Christmas to have this. And here it is. So it is the pulled string, and then it has one each of the tree, the star. So very cute. So yeah, so that is the necklace and bracelet set that I got. Sometimes I do like to get things a little bit on the daintier side, but yeah, I just absolutely thought this was cute, so I ordered it. I'll be getting some more new stuff tomorrow in my order. Like I said, I did order, I've already seen other people showing it. I did order the fur coat. It may be a little weird here in Kansas. I mean, I don't know that we wear a whole lot of fur here, but I have, I'm hoping when I was younger, when I was little, we all had that fur coat that our parents bought us. I'm hoping that it gives me the memories of that, because that's what I've heard other reps saying, so I can't wait to touch it and feel it and just see if I get that same excitement that I did when I was younger and I had that white fur coat. I don't know. Tell me, did you have that white fur coat when you were younger? Yeah, so I'm really hoping and excited for that. And I have some more jewelry coming in. And then I have, oh my gosh, it should be full of free stuff. I'm going to have to show you all what I get, because not only will it have all of the shower gels and the two perfume colognes from the Shop and Learn event, but I'm getting my bundle from the consistency challenge that was before. So I will be getting that bundle also. So I'll see what all they send me. Who knows what I'm going to get. But we'll see what happens, and I'll share with you guys. And I hope to share and give you guys enough incentive, because they have started that that incentive again. It started last campaign. Yes, it started last campaign. You have to have $250 every for 6 of the 7 orders from campaign 20 to campaign 26. I believe is what it was. Yeah, we'll double check that. I'll make sure that I get it out there and you guys are getting it. It's in the incentive hubs. But basically, it's just consistency. And for everybody but me, I am President's Club. Marianne just turned President's Club, but she was lucky enough that it grabbed her in as a premier, or she was as a 5-star level, so she gets to do the 250 amount. So all of you are doing, if you do 250 consistently, they give you 1 grace period. So if you didn't have 250 last campaign, that was your grace period. You're going to have to do from here until campaign 26 with 250 each campaign. And then you will get a bundle of products. I think it was over $170 value. And then it was $300 value for President's Club. And that's only because we have to do $500 each campaign. So definitely, definitely excited to do the incentives. You know, just keep up with what's going on, and Avon will reward you. So definitely, we have quite a few incentives going on. It's just making sure that you're checking that incentives hub and getting what you need to get the earnings of it. You guys got any questions? Trying to think. I've just been working. I've been sending out thank you cards to my customers. I went online. You can go to the Dollar Tree. You can do anything. But I found this. It was just Halloween cards. And they just have them in here. So I've been using these to send as thank you cards to my online customers. Keeping it fun. keeping it different. That way they don't expect the same envelope every time I'm thanking them, especially my customers that are repeat customers. I want them to have a little bit of a change up. So, yeah, so that's what I started doing there. Um, what else do we have going on? Oh, Alma came on. Hello, I am so glad you're here. So yeah, hey Alma. So we were talking earlier about getting new customers. Alma, what is your go-to for getting new customers? Do you want to share with us? Erica said hers was events, and I know you've done an event or two in your time here. So that might be yours. So let us know what your go-to is for getting new customers, because that's kind of the name of the game. The more people that know what you do, the more successful you're going to be. And it is just looking for places to share, looking for people to and what to share. I had and I thought I covered this pretty good in our team meetings, but I have a new representative, so she will not have seen our team meetings. And she already came in, and she has a business. She makes jewelry. So she's like, she was really worried about over flooding the same people on the same type of thing. And that's the great thing about Avon, is that we have such a big portfolio that if you do something like that on the side where you make jewelry, I don't know anybody that makes makeup, but just share everything else that Avon has to provide. That way that you're not butting heads on it. And customers can have such a variety, and with our new comp plan coming in 2026, we're going to have even more products, that we're going to do partnerships. Marianne said she would like to know how to get new customers. So Alma, just sharing about products that I use, and leave books at the salon where I go to. She has got a really good, she has found that her salon is letting her keep books and samples there. Yeah, and she does it Venti as well. But finding place that will let you keep books out. I've had people call me, and it's not me, but I have had people call me and, did you leave books down at the gas station? Well, I found these up at this diner. Did you leave the books up here? Did you leave books in the bar? No, but I can help you. So how they got my name, why there was not information on those books to contact whoever left them, I don't know why. Make sure that you're leaving information on there for them to connect with you. Maybe they just were doing online, and these customers wanted to shop local, and I do local. That could very well be what was going on with I've gotten calls in the past like that. So make sure that you have your information on there, and even if you're doing just online sales, put your phone number on there. You can assist your customers just as you can local customers. You can do it for online customers. I have my customer, my favorite customer down in Texas, and she calls me and she watches my videos on each campaign, and then she'll call me and we'll talk about products. And she has told me, you give me so much better service than the girls that are down here. Go figure. The representatives down there, she said, they don't know their products. They don't know, what's going on. They just hand you a book and tell you to buy. But she said, I have enjoyed, you being knowledgeable. So you can have relationships with a long distance customer. I have several that call me. So make sure, go ahead and put your phone number on there, even if they are, long distance. They need to be able to get a hold of you. Alma also gets phone calls from information, from Google. Yeah, I'm telling you that Google business is that is my jam. That is where I get my people. They call me, and it might be a one-time buy, it might be more. So it just depends. Eric has been carrying the bag. Okay, she's been carrying an Avon logoed bag, and I've gotten a couple of ladies from church to order because I carried books and samples. Yes. The Avon logoed stuff is a great way to get new customers. If you have a hat, a shirt, wear it, and then keep books and samples on you. So that's fantastic, Erica. I'm glad that was in her first bundle from me. She got an Avon logo tote. And just being able to have something so that people just know. And then being ready. The other thing is making your customers, they're different. I have customers that order pretty much every campaign. I have customers that order one time a year. I have customers that order, I just got just ordered jewelry, and I have, this one, she orders big time on, once a year on the jewelry for Christmas, for holidays. Like I said, one person only orders the pewter ornament. But what you have to do is you have to stack up your customers so that they all are coming in at different times, because the same people probably will not order every time. But you need to keep them in your pocket and keep talking to them, and be ready for when they do want to order. So that's just something to also keep in mind, is that I do not stop talking to somebody, whether it be text or email or however I'm talking to them, until they tell me to stop. I will continue to contact them. When they tell me to stop, I stop. But until then, sometimes I will be like, why am I still talking to the same person? They never respond. They never buy. And I will get that in my head, and that's such negativity. And then all of a sudden, boom, out of the blue, somebody will order that hasn't ordered forever. And I'm just like, oh, they are still there. Hallelujah. So definitely don't give up on your customers. Oh, Alma carries her lunch in her Avon bag. That's awesome. Yeah, that way nobody, you got to do what you got to do to just to get people to see what you do. How many of you have signage on your car? That is another huge way to get new customers. Whether you have taken a piece of paper and written your information and taped it in your window of, Avon, your e-store, and your phone number and your name, just give them your first name. If all you can afford right now is to do that with a piece of paper, do it with a piece of paper. If you have a friend that has a Cricut or a Silhouette, Cameo, whatever, like a cutter, get them to make you some signage to put on your car. And then make sure that you put on there Avon. You want to put independent Avon Ambassador on there if possible. That's kind of a biggie. And then put your phone number really big, but you want Avon really big. You want your phone number really big, your e-store, and that way they can capture it easily as they are driving by. Alma has an old brochure on her dashboard. Absolutely. Just even putting something on your dashboard that says Avon, it's going to bring attention. Either they know you're buying Avon, so they could say, "Hey, do you know, who are you buying Avon from?" And you could say, "Oh, me." So, even if they don't know that you're selling it by just having the brochure up there, at least they know that Avon's still here and you know somebody. So they could very well ask you, who are you buying from? Do you mind if I get the information? But yeah, but the easiest way is to put your information somewhere on your car, and they have, if you go to Avon Perks, you can go to Vistaprint, and you can get magnets that have all that information, and that way you can use the magnet and take it on and off when you want to have it out and about, and when you want to have it on. Mary said I started that Sunday on my dashboard. Awesome. See, there you go. Thinking outside the box, putting that book in your dashboard. So yeah, so absolutely perfect. That's a new idea. I had not thought of that one yet. Yeah, putting one in your dashboard. So yeah, you guys have come up with some really good ways. Oh, Alma, she said she leaves samples and my information and brochures at the hospital. Hospitals are good places, if they will let you, to do it. Nurses are so freaking busy. If you would cater to them and help them get what they need, if you are one that either one they can order online, or if you're a person that doesn't mind delivering, yeah, nurses are so busy. So yeah, they are great customers. And then you never know if it's the staff that's getting it, or if it's patients' families coming in and out getting it. I know a lot of people have done retirement homes, and they're like, well, they're very low income. And they are, so you have to be really careful. But you also have, even in nursing homes, you have the staff and you have the family members of the people that are in there. That is, any place that you can find to leave books and your information is just, like I said, the people that were calling me, it was just the gas station. They left some right there. Can I leave a few by the cash register, the bar, the restaurant up the street. I've always wanted to, I can't get out, but I've always wanted to go up to the, especially in the summer, we have an Andy's that's like an outdoor eating ice cream. I've always wanted to go up there and say, hey, can I leave brochures here? Because I think that would be a fantastic place to leave brochures, especially in the summertime when everybody's going up to the window to order. I think that would be a fantastic thing right there. So if you have an Andy's or an outside ice cream place, I know it's getting late in the season, but yeah, I think that would be awesome. I've always wanted to do that. Just isn't in my reach because, like I said, I'm 99% at home. Alma also said that she was told to go leave it at the VFW. That's another good place to leave them. So you've got to think about all of the places. And I've had lodges, like a Moose Lodge. I've had them contact me for events and things like that. So it's just the places, you've just got to think. outside the box of where, because the people are out there. There's so many of them and so few of us that there are customers out there. You just have to get out and let them all know that you're here. So you guys absolutely keep adding on. If you have more, the group, keep commenting and letting us know, what you're doing. If you're watching the replay and you're wanting to comment on that, yeah, just keep it going. And all we can do is help each other. Think of ways to get more customers, because that's what this game is the more people that know what you do, the more successful you're going to be. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up for the night, guys. If you missed the first part, you're more than welcome to go back and watch it. We're halfway through the campaign. Our sales are a little low. I'm not sure if everybody's kind of holding on. Not sure. Remember, Thursday and Friday will be shop and learn. So make sure that you are taking advantage of those $100 and $200 bundles. But yeah, I hope to see you guys step up. We've been doing great, and cheering on all of our new ambassadors. We've had almost 40 new people join our team. So if we can just keep growing and everybody just gets out there and spreads the word, I mean, we can just really, as a team, be amazing. So y'all have a good night, and I will talk to you soon.